So this is codeanywhere.com. On this you have to create your account. You can sign up with Google also. Okay, just write down your name and password, click on sign in. After this, a screen is shown over there where you can create your project. Okay, since it is online, it may need some seconds. Okay, this is the screen. You can see, if you click over here, this is your name. Okay, so for each and every screenshots, whatever you are taking, you have to just display this name. I have to check whether you have performed this practical or you have taken this from someone else. Okay, therefore this is must, otherwise your practical will not be accepted. Okay, remember this, everybody. Okay, so this should be visible, then perform all the activities and take screenshots. Okay, now here you may see various menus like file, edit, find, go to, view, preferences and help. So first we will click on this file menu. Okay, since you want to create new connection. Okay, so actually this codeanywhere.com, it is not going to provide you only with the platform, that is compiler of the programming language whichever you require. Okay, other than this, it is going to give you the operating system on which platform you need to execute these programs along with some RAM. Okay, so on clicking on file, now I will click on new connection, and in new connection you have to go to container. So a container is being given to the user. Okay, here you have to write down name, let it be anything, saj1 for example. Okay, now here you may find list of all available packages. Okay, like you can perform any thing in .NET, then C++, many different available things are there, so you can choose any one of them. Okay, so suppose I would like to, PHP is also there. If you write PHP over here, yes, you will see HTML is also there, PHP is also there. If you want to use Python, it is also available. Python is also available. Node.js is also available. Okay, likewise various platforms are available over there. Okay, suppose I would like to perform some program in Python, therefore I will write Python here. Okay, so all related, see this is search tab, so it will show all matching to this Python. Okay, all the stacks matching to this Python. So Python is, you will get this Python development stack with PyEnv, PIP and virtual env pre-installed. Okay, and here this is the actually platform operating system on which platform you want to work with Python. So either you can choose this or you can choose this. Suppose I would like to choose this one. Okay, so just you have to press enter over there, then it will create a container. You can close the dialog while your container is being created. Okay, it is deploying the container. See here, the status is coming over here. Okay, it will take again some seconds to create or deploy your container. Now it shows your container is being deployed. Now see here carefully. Read this. What is given? Python development stack with PyEnv, Python, pip and virtual env pre-installed. Okay, you will get a command line tool. To manage multiple Python versions, you can read more here. So just go through this. This Code Anywhere container comes with 2 GB disk storage, then 256 MB of RAM, sudo access, SSH access, access to all HTTP and WebSocket ports. This is all available, and this is the only difference if you are working with Colab and this. If it is Colab, only the language compiler is provided. Okay, but here all your container, now this container is assigned to you. You can take use of help of all these computing resources. Therefore, it is also called as cloud. Okay, it is not going to just provide you with the compiler only. Okay, so this is the container you have created. Now next step is to write down the programs. So for that, what you have to do, you have to click on your project name, right click and click on create file. Then you have to provide with file name. Let it be my first file. Okay, since I am going to perform this in Python, I'll give the extension as py. Click on OK. Okay, then editor window will open, and here you have to write your code. Okay, suppose I will write program for algebraic operations, sorry, arithmetic operations. Okay, take any two variables, suppose x equal to 10, y equal to 2. Okay, I will change these values. X equal to 100, y equal to 20. Then print addition is x plus y. Then subtraction is multiplication and division. Okay, here it is x minus y, here it is x into y, and here it is x divided by. Okay, this is simple Python program. Everybody understood this? The students reply. This is simple Python program. Likewise, you can write any program. Okay, now I have created this. My next step is to save the program. So I will click on save. Okay, now see, my project name is SAJ1. Okay, whereas the program file I am going to create over here, it is my first file. Okay, now you want to execute this, see the output. Okay, so for getting the output, either you can just go here, which is SSH console, command line console is given over here. Okay, so all you know how to work with Ubuntu. Okay, if I want to check what is my current file working directory, what are the various files stored into my present working directory, for that I may write command as ls. Okay, so just I have created one file as my first file .py, and this is being shown over here. Now I want to execute this. For executing this Python file, what command is used? Any reply? I want to execute this file, Python file. How I can execute? Through command line. विसरले का सगळे? पायथन प्रोग्राम कसा एक्झिक्यूट करायचा? इट इज येस योगिता, करेक्ट. फर्स्ट यू हॅव टू राईट डाऊन पायथन. लॅबमध्ये केलं असेल तुम्ही, आपल्याकडे सगळीकडे उबंटू आहे. पायथन अँड फाईल नेम .py with extension. Okay, is it showing you correct answer? We have taken x equal to 100, y equal to 20. The addition is 120, subtraction is 80, multiplication is 2000, and division is 5. Is it the correct answer? So this is how we can execute the file. Suppose you want to execute the project, whole project. This, how to execute it? For that we have to right click over here and configure it. Okay, click on configuration. This configuration, here you have to change the file name. Just put here your file name. What is our file name? It is my first file.py. Okay, save it. The file name we have written is wrong. Just a minute. After this you have to comment this. Okay, it is saved now. Okay, what we have done, see, in our workspace we have to use this commands. Which commands you have to use? You have to just execute the program. Therefore python my first file.py. Okay, if you don't write this, if it is commented, and this is what previously there. Okay, just a minute. We will execute it. Okay, before configuring we will see what output it is going to give us. Okay, so just see, you will see here this arrow. This is given for running project. So if I click over here, it is showing you the output running as default. Okay, so I don't know why it is showing, but if without configuring, if I am trying to execute through this run project arrow, then it will show you this error as run configuration not defined. Please open container config and define your run configuration. Okay, so for that what you have to do, you have to just right click here, open this file. Once you got this file, just comment the last line, and here you have to give path of your python file. Okay, then it will be executed. Save this and just click over here, then it will show you the output likewise. Okay, so here also you will get the same output. See, 120, 80, 2005, and here after configuring also you are getting the same answer. Okay, so this is how we can create various applications in this Code Anywhere online. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to just identify all the information about this code anywhere, create your account, and try to write any program, that may be C, C++, PHP, HTML, .NET, whatever you like to use. Okay, but it should be other than Python, remember this. Okay, you can't use show me this Python program. Is it clear? So this is what you have to perform in your first practical. Okay, so in this week you have to try for this, take screenshots, keep them with you, and when I'll tell you, you have to submit them along with some theory material also. Okay, so if you have any query, you can ask me now. Okay, should I close the presentation or do you have any query? If you have any query, you can message me.